Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to the on-location shoot. I'm out at Calke Abbey today to do a bit of woodland photography. Now, I'll be honest with you, I find woodland photography one of the hardest things to do. It's quite chaotic, just trying to get a composition. But actually, one of the reasons I'm out today is because we're getting towards the middle of spring. It's been a bit cold, but Calke Abbey's got a bluebell walk, and what I wanted to do today was have a go at photographing the bluebells, and yeah, let's see if we can get a composition at least. Don't get me wrong, Calke Abbey does have some fantastic old woodland. I mean, some of the trees, the shapes, the colours, and they're just starting to come into leaf now. But some of the old oaks really are gnarled stuff. It's like Fangorn forest in some places. And you know, you should be able to get a decent composition, I would have thought. I've just got to sort of declutter my mind. Just think about it for a bit. Well, it's not fantastic today. It's going to rain later, but very quiet. Well, it's midweek. The kids have gone back to school. Everybody's at work. Yes. And there's a heron stood waiting for supper, dinner, whatever, wherever he can get his beak on. I tell you what, when David Attenborough finally hangs his mantle up, I'm in for that job. Cameraman, commentary, got it all. I think I've been spotted. Right. Would you look at that? I take it that's why they've got this fence all the way around here. Keep the deer out. They can be quite destructive, deer can be. So, yeah. Miles of fencing. A lovely view of the pond though. I'll show you that in a minute. Oh look! It's got a baby. Come on, pick your head up. There you go, look at that. I'll tell you what, David Attenborough, needn't worry. You're in safe hands, mate. So what makes a good woodland photo for me? Combination of things really. Least cluster the best, I think. Direction of the light's got to be good. I don't really care whether it's harsh light or muted like it is today. The idea of bluebell photography really is to pick up that colour. I mean, it's just got to be the dominant colour on the floor of the wood. The bluebells have a very short life. They've got to get all their business done before the canopy of leaves comes in and robs them of the light. So it's a shortish season. Like I say earlier, that seems to have been curtailed a bit. I came out here a couple of weeks ago and there weren't many blooms out. But I've been watching Facebook posts and stuff, and people have been sharing their pictures, so thought I'd give it a go. I'm out of breath because it's bloody steep. Right, so the location I'm heading to is a place called Serpentine Woods. It's the Bluebell Walk at Calke Abbey if you want to look it up. Let's see what we can see. Okay, so I've made it into the wood now. I'm just trying to pick out a couple of compositions. I've come across some bluebells in front of an old knotty tree. Looks a bit rotten, but again, I'm no tree surgeon. But, the contrast of the blue against the dark of the trunk is probably drawing my eye to this, so I'll give it a go, see what it throws up. Okay, I never thought I'd say this, but the wide angle lens has gone back in the bag, and I'm now using a telephoto in a very cropped area. Now, why am I doing that? Well, actually, the flowers are so small that it's difficult to pick out the detail with them. So I'm using a telephoto lens and panoramas to get the shot that I want. What I should end up with is a really detailed image of the wood floor and the detail in the trees as well, because the tree that I'm shooting is really past its best, and it's very characterful. So yeah, I'm going to be stitching photos together till the cows come home, I think, at this rate, but I think it's the right technique. Well, it's just started to rain. Not going to detract from a beautiful day. Look at this. I think I've walked about 3/4 of the way through the Serpentine Woods now. I've just spoken to a couple walking through, and they said that it probably will bloom a bit more than this. I'd rather suspect that the places I've been so far, it will just get denser in those spots. But there's no doubt about it. This the National Trust advertised this as a bluebell walk, and it's a carpet. It's absolute carpet of the things, and it's beautiful. It brings that bit of colour. It's a typical British woodland, right at the start of spring. All these flowers getting on and doing what they need to do before the leaf cover comes in the trees. And yeah, it just makes for a beautiful spectacle, and something that if you're doing woodland photography, I think this only occurs 1 month in the year, maybe. At the back end of April now. So yeah, got to get out and sample it. Got to give it a go. Right, I'm going to carry on walking because as you can see, my hair's getting wet, and that is a real problem for me. Oh, yep. Catch you in a while. It's just blue. What can I say? This is the sort of far corner end of the walk, and it's by far the densest patch. You can see that off my shoulder. Come around there. Yeah. Beautiful. Still tricky to find a composition though. You've got stuff on the floor, you know, leaf litter and whatnot, and broken trees and interesting trees and not so interesting trees. So yeah, I'm going to be in the editing suite for a good while trying to pull this one together. I can absolutely assure you. I think I've got some good shots. Find out when I get home. I think the trick's in this is going to be focus stacking. So I've took multiple images of the same thing, different focal points, so I can blend them. But I have to say also, some of the images where the foreground is not quite in focus, but you've got the colour of the bluebells and the subject itself, which might be a tree or a few more bluebells, actually looks pretty effective, which kind of surprised me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and you know, the tranquility and the peace of this place. Apart from me rambling on a bit, you can hear the birds, and I'll just give you one last sweep. The bluebells behind me. Yeah, if you get the chance, come to Calke Abbey. Beautiful place. Yeah, join the National Trust as well, because it's absolutely nothing to get in here. £8 if you haven't got the National Trust membership. So yeah, do the right thing. Look after this country. It's worth it. All right, catch you later. Oh, I made it back to the car. What can I say? Yep, pretty good. It's just about to chuck it down, and all I've got to sustain myself is only the best. Shameless plug. Wine gums. You know it makes sense. Never leave home or go on a photography trip without them. Absolute must. So, I think all this lies in what's in the can. Be a good few hours in the processing suite. Again, probably with more wine gums. Yeah, it's definitely going to chuck it down. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave Calke Abbey now. If you like what you've seen this week, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to find out what else I get up to on this crazy photographic journey that I'm on. Check into my Etsy shop. I'm putting some of my better shots on there as unframed prints, and I'm also going to be working up a set of astro prints that I'm going to be printing on aluminium, and they are going to look awesome. So yeah, get your name down for a set of those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.